I don't know why this happens to me, but this guy is in the freaking elevator, pants to his ankles. In his hands is a to-go box of food. It's 3 a.m. We both acknowledge that his pants are to his ankles. He's eating out of a to-go box. And I'm like, oh, sorry, was the first words out of my mouth. I'm in the wrong.
We've all been there before.
Yeah, we've all been here, right? Where it's like, okay, what did I just witness?
Run it back one more time.
Holy crap, this guy's asking so much. Run it back. Run it back.
So there you were.
This is me running it back. So there I was.
Take three.
Take 4, maybe. All right, there I was doing my first weekend of third shift. And basically what you do is you wait for the calls from Master Control. They address all the problems.
Master Control.
Hello, Master Control. Please give me a situation.
We have a situation.
Okay. This is Joe from Facilities.
Okay.
What's going on?
The toilet is clogged beyond belief.
Okay. What's the cell number and
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So then I go address the situation, right? And if it's a mess, if it's something I don't know how to do, I can't handle, right? It could be a number of things. Mm-hmm. Then I call someone and then they come fix it. That doesn't matter. Kind of matters. I call the plumber in because there was an issue with
as one does.
Correct. There was an issue with like the in-between piping system for the toilets between 2 pods.
The tweener pipe.
Tweener pipe.
Is that a word?
That's what I'm calling it.
Sounds like a naughty word, but it's not. I hope it's not.
It's called the chase, but I like tweener pipe
because that's like in-betweener. I don't know. That's what I'm getting at.
In-betweener.
Yeah.
I like it. So it was a situation with that, right? Call the plumber in and he fixes it. And then night goes on, he goes home. I have to call him back. Crazy. If you work in any trade, one, like I give you so much credit, but like if you're getting called in for your job and you have to go home, go back, go back.
Yep.
Like that's absurd. You can't even sleep. Anyways, I call him back in because there was a flooding report. I go and check it out. It's in booking and it's like flooding from the ceiling. I'm like, yep, sure enough, it's definitely flooding from the ceiling. So I'm like,
that's
okay,
fun.
One would think a pipe's broken. It's obviously coming from above. So I call him in. He comes in and checks it out, and then he gets a hold of me. He calls me. He's like, hey, can you come help me out with the situation? I'm like, okay, great. Like, yes, now I have to put on my plumber pants on.
Oh,
so
very good.
I hike up my
What
plumber.
pants did you have on at the time?
I had my grounds worker pants on.
Gotcha.
So then I put on my plumber pants, and I make my way over there through the basement of the courthouse, over to CGF, which is the jail.
Okay.
And I get to the elevators to go up to the floor where he called me to go. And as I hit the elevator button, this dude, there's a man in there. And again, I don't know why this happens to me. Specifically, it's really funny. But this guy is in the freaking elevator, pants to his ankles. In his hands is a to-go box of food. I didn't even really look at the food, but it looked like rice.
What kind of food is he?
It looked like rice and chicken. He is eating this food in the elevator. And I'm like, oh, sorry, was the first words out of my mouth. And then he proceeds.
As you entered the elevator, you said, oh, sorry?
No, the elevator opens. We both acknowledge that his pants are to his ankles. He's eating out of a to-go box.
And you apologize.
And I say sorry. Right. I say, I'm in the wrong. I'm sorry. It's 3 in the morning.
How dare you walk in on a man in the elevator with his pants?
It's 3 in the morning. And this dude has his pants at his ankles, eating food. And I'm like, okay, this is so weird. He kind of walks around to get out of there. And my mind was so fixated on trying to help the plumber that it really didn't even set in my mind. And it took me a minute.
We've all been there before.
Yeah, we've all been here, right? Where it's like, okay, what did I just witness? And then I was like,
No, we've all been the dude in the elevator before.
oh, we've all been the guy in the elevator.
Course. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Your standard 3 a.m. pants to the
Yes.
ankles, eating food out of the to-go box.
And this dude, I'm trying to think. I'm like, where did this guy come from? Right. So there's a front entrance next to those elevators, right?
Okay.
Those are locked though. At a certain time, those are locked, and then you can't get in.
Yeah.
This guy, he appeared to be homeless. How he got in at 3 a.m, Lord knows how. I'm guessing through those front doors. Maybe someone opened up the door. He quick jumped in. But then my second question is, how did he get this food? Did he already have the food and bring it in with him? Was he leaving the jail? I don't know.
I would like to know why his pants are to his ankles.
That is the biggest question of this story. Why were his pants in the elevator specifically? Why were his pants down to his ankles? I don't know.
One can only know.
And yeah, it was the craziest situation. Anyways, helped out the plumber with my plumber pants on.
That's
and
huge.
Yeah, we got a hold of the situation.
Well, that's amazing. That's really funny. And
stupid, dude.
Thanks for tuning into the Campfire Council Podcast. My name is Miranda, creator and designer of Sewn and Strength. I am passionate about witness and evangelism. There is nothing more important than knowing Christ our Lord and Savior and making him known, the Great Commission. I aim to inspire Christians to confidently and effectively wear and share their faith. Go check out sewnandstrength.com or Sewn and Strength on Instagram. You can see all the current offerings of clothing and accessories, as well as blog posts that will encourage you in your walk with Christ. Don't forget to use code CAMPFIRE in all caps for 20% off. Now let's get back to the episode.
well, that was an amazing story. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Welcome back to the Campfire Council Podcast. My name is Luke, and joining with us on the council, we have Joey.
Hello.
And for today's episode, I have some questions to get the podcast going. And then from there, we're going to answer some responses / questions that we have from the listeners. And then if we have time, we're going to get into Not Just Sunday questions. So some of the questions that I had here is, would you rather have to run 4 miles every day or be woken up by an air horn blowing directly in your ear?
I'm gonna go the 4 miles. It would suck. I just don't think I could every single day. That air horn right next to your ear would just drive me absolutely insane. Now, if you told me like, okay, going to the gym every day, right? That sure I could do. I just have to switch my mindset of like, oh, treat it like the gym. So I'm gonna go with the 4 miles, but that's kind of a tall task because I have zero conditioning for that.
So
right
you're
now.
saying that before you go to work, you're willing to take however long that takes to go
Oh,
4
Lord.
miles? Because you got to
Yeah.
think like an average, I don't know, an average mile is like what, 8 to 10 minutes on like a slower
Sure.
average jog. Like
Yes.
a fast mile is what, like a 7 minute?
Very fast. I would
So
say, but
you're willing to take that extra time? I'm taking the air horn. It's going to get me up out of bed faster.
that's true.
That's just
I
me.
don't know.
That's just me.
Every single day for how long?
Probably for the rest. It just says, I don't know, I'm assuming definitely.
Definitely is crazy. Yeah, no, I'm not doing the air horn. That's obnoxious.
All
Let
right,
us know in the comments what you would rather have. That's crazy.
Here we go. Would you rather never be able to use a search engine again or never be able to use a fork? Probably never use a fork again.
I don't need a search engine. I need a fork.
Yeah, but it's so helpful.
So are forks.
Like Google.
So are forks.
Yeah,
I'll-
you can use a spoon.
I'll figure it out.
Chopsticks. Your
I'll fig-
fingers.
I'll figure it out. Give me the
A
fork.
spork. I can still use a spork, not a fork
that's
though.
cheating. Come on.
No. It's a different thing.
That's- No, the internet is helpful. Ugh, fine. It's so helpful.
All right. Would you rather sweat boiling soup or have to eat a stick of butter once a week?
I'm not eating that butter.
You're going to sweat boiling soup? You know how disgusting that would be at the gym?
Dude, the thought of eating butter,
I'll
that's
take it.
disgusting.
It's way better than smelling like sweaty soup.
So is it gonna burn you like your skin?
I mean, it's saying boiling soup, so probably.
Ugh. I mean, neither sound good.
I'm eating that stick of butter. I don't care.
I don't want to eat the butter. I'm not doing it. I'm not eating
Joey,
the
I
butter.
don't like your response. I think they're wrong.
I think you're wrong. It's a deal.
All right. What is the weirdest thing in your fridge right now?
You know, hold on a second. Oh, it's Bobby Lee asked that question. No. Hold on.
You are currently holding. Please hold.
What's the weirdest thing in your
Holding.
Dude, I was
You
just
are on hold. Hold.
I was just watching a podcast and they say it all the time like, "Hey, what's the weirdest thing in your fridge right now?"
I don't even know.
I want to say it's Bad Friends. Weirdest thing right now. Actually, do we still have that piece of paper towel that I put in there?
No, I threw that away. We did have a piece
that
of
was
paper
kinda
towel
weird.
in our fridge.
It was kind of getting sticky from the
We had eggs in there for months.
That's true because you gave them to me
And I didn't tell you.
and you didn't tell me.
And you didn't know
And
that I gave them to you. And there
Correct.
were just some eggs in there for probably at least 4 months. So they were
Eggs.
probably really weird.
Ugh.
That's probably the weirdest thing.
Rotten eggs, probably.
Okay, if your life was a reality show, what would it be called?
If my life was a reality show, it would be called Wah Wah. I don't know. That's the first thing I thought of. What about you?
What would my reality show be called? Life hacks and Big Macs. I don't know.
All right, sure. You better have some good
It would
life
be
hacks.
like me giving tips on like tech for like producing and eating
Okay.
Big Macs.
Honestly,
That's
that
just me like my day to day doing
That-
my normal work.
that
but then
actually
eating
could be
Big
a
Macs.
thing. That could be a thing.
So
People would like that. I guarantee you, people would like that. That's funny.
okay, if you were the first human to meet aliens, how would you explain your job?
Oh Lord. I do so many different things, but
Because how are they supposed to understand? Yeah,
I
that's tricky.
take care of my place that I work at. The
Yeah.
place where I work, I take care of.
Okay, because if you can explain what work is,
Correct.
like labor doing something,
Yes.
and if you can explain what taking care of, okay, yeah,
I'm gonna settle on that.
I would have to say, I allow
Click, click,
for
click.
people to listen to other people.
Yeah, that's a really good way to put that because it's a podcast producer.
Yeah, I make sure that someone says something so that someone else can hear it and see it. I'd have to say like see visually and hear audibly.
I'm fine with that.
That's
Jay?
kind of like what a podcast is.
I mean, sure.
If I'm explaining it to an alien, that's what I'm telling them.
I'm still kind of
This
stuck
person speaks
on life
and
hacks.
this person listens to
in
it.
Big Macs. I'm still stuck on that. I liked it.
And it rhymes too.
It's
That's why I
true.
went
That's
with it.
true.
All right. What actor would play you in an overly dramatic Oscar bait movie about your life?
Hmm.
I don't know why I'm just thinking Jim Carrey. That's the first person that popped in my head.
Okay. The first person that popped in my head because he's my favorite actor is Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm Joaquin Phoenix. There
I
you
don't
go.
think for
Folks.
any of them.
There we go.
I don't know.
Hey, that's such a hard question. Meh.
Yeah. Next, I have no idea. Drop in the comments what you think. What actor would play you
Or us.
or us?
Let's make it
Yes,
spicy.
because it's about us.
Correct.
That's why we're on the podcast, and you're not.
All right. That's why we're here and you're not. That's fine.
What is your go-to fast food order at 2 a.m.? Lots of Big Macs.
That's the easiest question. Luke
Lots of
could
Big
have.
Macs.
I forgot.
But the thing is,
Hold
I
up.
go no onions.
Yes, I was gonna say, tell them what you get.
Listen up here, folks, and listen good. My actual go-to order right now,
I'm
though,
so
is
hungry.
2 Big Macs, no onions, 2 McChickens with buffalo sauce.
Buffalo sauce is beautiful
Yes.
from there.
I used to hate onions. I do like onions, but for some reason I'm not a fan of those little small chopped McDonald's onions.
You could maybe ask for the other onions.
Why don't you ask for other onions?
Hear me out, bucko. You could ask for the other onions that they put on like the quarter pounder. You could be like, hey, I will take 2 Big Macs.
You think I want to speak that much? You know how much explaining that is?
You would get what you want.
Because then I have Emilio in the background saying, I want 2
Emilio's orders the
2
stupidest
quarter
thing.
pounders, no buns.
Oh my gosh. It's
One
so
time
dumb.
there was
No, I'm kidding.
a lady
Kidding.
that thought
Happy
that we were ordering food for our dog when we said
Yeah,
that.
she was not taking us serious whatsoever. Because he's...
I mean, when you say that, because he's gluten-free,
yeah,
supposedly.
allegedly. This dude, he'll do anything for attention.
Right? Okay. What is the last movie you hate watched just to see how bad it was?
That's a great question.
Probably some of the DC movies.
I was literally gonna say like you know what? Oh, no, I can't say that.
So I'm assuming it has to be something you know is bad.
Yes, you know it's bad. And you watched it anyways.
Attack on Titan. It's not a movie, but which I just finished that.
Ooh.
A few days ago. If you guys remember, months ago,
Many
Emilio,
months ago.
Brandon and I had a deal, nice little bargain, that I had to watch all of Attack on Titan. It's an animated show.
Mhm.
And then Brandon would have to watch all of Andor.
Correct.
And then Emilio would have to watch all of Andor, season 2, because he hasn't seen that season yet, and then all of Clone Wars. So they're making their way through.
He finished Andor season 2, didn't he?
Emilio
With his-
did, yeah,
yeah,
but
with
he's
his
still working on
parents.
Clone Wars.
That's right. Yeah,
Because I'm the better friend. I finished first for the episodes,
He was right.
Clearly.
he was right.
But no, I knew I wasn't gonna like it, but I watched it anyways.
Yeah.
So, but DC movies probably like I knew The Flash was bad. It was terrible,
Okay.
so bad.
I don't often watch movies. Okay, Transformers. There.
No, it's not terrible movies. though.
Primal Garbage, whatever it was called. It was such a bad movie.
Primal garbage.
Yeah, and out of spite, I watched it. So
That's whatever. That's
yeah,
fair.
which was like 2 years, maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But
The latest one.
yeah, because I
You
don't
didn't know it was
watch-
going to be bad though. You have to know that the movie's bad because
I
it just came out.
I knew it was gonna be bad.
No, that was just an assumption.
Look,
You have to know.
I don't like Transformers. I knew I wasn't gonna like it. There's no way. The first one's
Fair enough.
fine.
Fair
but
enough.
That's it.
All right.
That was some good stuff there, though.
That was funny. If you want to pull up those responses that you
Yes.
got. So while Joey pulls that up, we are going to be diving into the topic of just like how do we recharge when we're physically tired, when we're mentally tired, and when we're spiritually tired. So the question that, well, I guess we just want to let the viewers know what the question you posted.
Yeah, I was just asking you guys, like, how do you unwind? And I kind of left it open to be physical or spiritual, like however you guys wanted to take it is where you took it. So one of the listeners or one of my friends here says music and reading as of lately.
Yeah. Okay.
I would
like that.
definitely say music for sure is a nice way to unwind, because there's a genre for everything.
Music always. Reading I've been doing before bed. I've been trying to,
Sure.
which is nice because it makes me get tired faster, and then also it's just nice because I'm always looking at screens for work, or it's nice to wind down with a TV show, but I'm trying to not do that so close to bed because I know like the blue light isn't good. It
Yeah.
affects your sleep and everything. So
Right.
I agree. I think a nice book and a nice cup of coffee is nice, dude.
Okay. How about this? Taking a nap on the beach or cuddling with my pup. I personally would never
Ooh.
sleep on the beach because sand gets everywhere. If you know, you know.
Yeah, I never took a nap at the beach, but just like closing your eyes and like laying down after swimming for a while feels really nice.
Yeah, it does feel good.
Like just putting sunglasses on or like a towel over your face.
Yep.
So like a half nap, resting.
Sure. Yeah.
I would rather
way to
cuddle
unwind.
if I had a puppy. I'd rather cuddle with my puppy.
I would love
My
to.
puppers.
Yeah. I miss having that.
Yeah.
Here's a good one. A smoky treat.
Ooh. Well, I don't like smoky treats. I like
Right.
a cigar.
There
That's
you
kind
go.
of a smoky treat.
That I would say it's a smoky treat.
Yeah, I could around a bonfire, dude, with a nice cigar.
Sure.
That's relaxing.
But cigarettes or vaping, nah.
Nah.
I feel like that causes more anxiety, but
Yeah.
what do I know?
Clearly nothing.
Let's see. Here's a good one. James, actually. I'll say his name because
Shout out James.
you know it's gonna be funny. And he's been on the podcast, so
Yep.
he doesn't listen to the podcast, so he'll never even see
He'll
this.
never know.
He'll never know. He says, looking at the pictures of Luke that I've taken over the years. So a little context here for you guys. When we're at the gym and James and Luke are there, James just always finds a way to take a picture of Luke while he's working out. So like it'll be like his face like super like intense, or
They're
it'll
the
be
funniest pictures.
it'll be a picture of his butt or something. And like James will just send it to Luke. It's kind of James's thing, and it's great. We love him for it.
I have like these spider senses, like
Yes.
the Spidey sense, and I'll be looking down or looking. I'll be doing an exercise at the gym, working out, and I'll just feel on the back of my neck. I'm like, James, I
yeah.
know, and I'll look up, and James will be halfway across the gym,
I love that.
peeking around like a machine with his phone out, just taking pictures of me. And I
Beautiful.
just can feel him. But you know what? Good. He
Sure.
can. He has all those good pictures. So
Very good. All right. This one says, hear me out. Showering with the lights off and a candle lit. Such a good mindfulness exercise.
okay, because typically that's like
It's a girl.
taking a bath.
it's a
is
girly
usually
thing.
With light the
I would-
candles.
I would say it's a girly thing. I feel like most guys maybe don't take baths with candles, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna knock it.
I'm willing to try it.
I'm also willing to try it. We don't really, our freaking tub upstairs does not
Doesn't drain
cooperate
all
for
the
a
way
tub.
sometimes. Yeah.
We'll just
I'd be willing to try it. That does sound relaxing.
for sure. If I had a really nice like jacuzzi style tub, I'd be
Or
I would love
even
that.
just like having the window open while it's raining, and if I had a candle lit, that would to me would probably be more relaxing.
got you. That's it. Definitely a nice way to unwind. And one just says 2 cans of whoop ass.
Perfect.
So that's a perfect way to
That's
unwind.
perfect.
All right. That's all I got for that. But
Okay.
Luke, you can take it away here.
Yeah, so I thought that was a nice little segue into, like I said, the topic of just like, I was just thinking the other day, like just recharging, refreshing, like how do we go about when we're physically tired? Like I said, how do we go about when we're mentally tired, and how do we go about when we're spiritually tired? And like even today, I still had to work, but it was like a shorter day. It wasn't like a ton of stuff, but just like prepping for the podcast and
God
just like
bless.
getting kind of like finishing the stuff for the week for work. And I was just thinking, I was like, dude, I don't get outside a lot except on the weekends. Like my outside time is me going to my car, driving to the gym, walking into the gym, and then back home.
Yeah.
Because like I'm on my laptop, or when I'm driving to other podcasts to record, and then I get outside. But then otherwise, like I'm inside working for the most part,
It's
using the
definitely
Wi-Fi.
not a ton of outside time.
Yeah. So I guess, I mean, I could get outside more too, but I was like, you know what? Like, I haven't been outside. So I just literally went outside.
How'd it feel?
Oh, it felt so good, dude.
Yeah.
I went outside, I grabbed the lawn chair. And the reason normally don't like doing this is because I feel like there's so many neighbors around. It's like, it's
Sure.
not private by any means.
No.
So I feel like it's kind of just funny just to be out there just with the chair. But I was like, who cares? And
Yeah,
like, I sat out there with my lawn chair. I had an iced coffee that I made,
Nice.
which was just like super refreshing, super nice. And it's such a weird thing for me to do, but I was like, you know what? Like, I just took off my shoes and my socks, and I was like, I just need to like
Oh,
touch the ground. Like, it's
that's
called
crazy.
like grounding or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
And I haven't done that in so long.
Yeah.
Like the last time was probably like a year or two ago, or last year maybe, if I was at the beach once or whatever.
Okay. Sure.
I was like, I don't remember the last time my bare feet have touched the earth.
Isn't that like a thing where people will be like, go touch grass? Like if
Well,
someone's
it's
if someone's having like a bad day or something
Yeah.
like that, they're like, bro, go touch grass.
because there's supposed to be like health benefits, or just like it's supposed to help recharge you of how the connection with the earth or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. It felt nice. That's
Yes.
what I know.
Right.
And just like to sit out there in the sun, because it was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
It was perfect. Like I was just looking up in the sky and just like blue skies. There was a nice little breeze. Like
Mhm.
it was not crazy hot, but like the sun, I could just feel it on my skin. And like, I was just like really thankful. I was out there for like 15 minutes, just
Yeah.
drinking some coffee, just hanging out. I haven't done that like in so long.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt really recharging though, just to have the sun on my skin, not have to worry about doing anything. And then the last like 5 minutes I played Life is Good by Forrest Frank.
That's such a good
Just like a
song.
nice way to end it, because I was like, yeah, dude, like life is so good. Just sitting here and I could hear the birds chirping
Mhm.
and just like hear the cars driving by or whatever it was, and just like soaking it up. And to me, that was mentally recharging and like spiritually recharging, because it gave me an opportunity to like just give thanks to God.
Yes.
So it's like, thank you for giving me today to have this time to do this.
Mhm.
And thank you that I have a body where I can feel my feet on the ground,
Yes.
and I have eyes to see the sky and ears to hear the birds. And I don't always have that time to do that.
Right.
But I was like, I have 15 minutes to go outside and do this. And it just felt like really refreshing and recharging. So I was just going to kind of ask, like, what do you normally do when it comes to like physical or mental or spiritual? Like, how do you kind of recharge your battery?
Well, one, I just think it's really funny. Like, I'm glad you got to go and do that today, because, like you said before, like you go, you wake up, you know, do your work throughout the day, and then you go to the gym, and like from outside the house to the car.
And I could do more work. Like, it'd be kind of weird doing it outside here,
Sure.
but I could go like to Starbucks or a coffee shop and do it outside
Yeah.
if I wanted to, which I think I'm going to try to do more often. But
Why not? But yeah, no, I'm glad you went out and did that, because I know for myself, I need that a lot, because I just know myself, I need to be outside, and when I'm not, or when I just need to be alone and just like have a day off of just me recharging with, because I feel closest with God. I would say it's changed a little bit, but like worshiping and just being in nature.
Okay.
So often there's a park down the road in Tosa. I don't want to give away my spot, so I'm not going to say what it is, but it's a great spot, and it's got really nice trails throughout it, and then it has like it's a glen, so
I wish I knew the name so I could say it.
Well, there's one part I gave it
Tell
away.
me, I'll bleep it.
It's a glen.
Oh yeah, I'll bleep it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm not that like I'm gatekeeping a spot or anything.
No one cares. They're not going to go there.
Right. But it's just like my spot to go to, and I found it a few years back, and it's in the city, but it's kind of away. It's in like a quieter part of a neighborhood. And originally I was there to like go and putt, because it was like they had a basket there, and I was like, oh cool, I can practice putting here. And then I was kind of walking around, and like, oh,
is that where we went?
Yes.
US and I. Yeah. Yep.
And I was like noticing a lot of people walking around. I'm like, oh, there's trails here. That's really cool. And then I started to explore the trails. But anyways, what I'm getting at is like, I definitely need those days where I don't even have to be doing anything. Like it's almost better to not do something sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to go play around a disc golf and like to enjoy that side of things and also be playing disc golf, but you're kind of distracted. So I think it's good to have the balance of like, hey, I'm going to go and play around, right? And still enjoy what God has to offer. But I think it's also great to just sit in the presence of God.
Yeah. Feel
his creation, whether it's the wind, the sun, looking around, you can hear the birds chirping, all of that. Like it is just so, like you said before, like it is grounding. Like there is something to that of like us humans need to be grounded. And we live in such a world where everything's plastic and there's cement and there's
it's
noise.
all unnatural.
And it's so unnatural, right? But that's what we've created. And so it's just amazing to be like reconnected with like with what we're supposed to be in environment with. Like I can't wait to see like what the new earth looks like one day, like, cause heaven's not our eternal resting place. It's the new earth. God is going to create a new earth, how it should have been. So that'll, just be amazing. But yeah, I'm the type of person where like I'll cancel stuff just to go and do that. Like when I know, like if I'm feeling off or just like, you know what, I'm just going to go check in. I don't know if I really need this. Just going to go check in. Don't know if I really need this, but I'm going to go and do it anyway. Yeah. And it really does reset me, and it just makes me slow down. I think that's the best part about like this unwinding, recharging, is just like slowing down, appreciate what's around you, appreciate your senses, sight, smell, sound, or like hearing,
touch.
Correct. Right. Yeah. And just like really taking it all in. Super necessary for myself.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, for me, for sure, like disc golfing, just like with you and Wes or whoever we go with.
Yeah.
Because that's my majority of being outside. So like that's really nice. So just like walking, being in the sunlight, doing that. I mean, even like physically for me, I know like the gym can be tiring, but it's also very physically refreshing.
Yes.
Because for any of you gym goers, like, or anyone who exercise or does any type of physical exercise in some way, shape, or form, you know that if you're in a routine and you stop for X amount of days, you feel sluggish, you feel out of rhythm, but then it feels so good to get back into whether it's running or CrossFit or yoga, whatever it is, to like get back to it. Cause like, I needed this, my body needed this. And then, yeah, like mentally, I mean, yeah, reading a book, like I said, being in the Word is huge though. I've been starting every single morning ever since I started my business.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And there's some days where it's like, okay, I'm just reading this to read it to get over with. But there's a lot of days where it's like, it's nice that I had that time set aside to read the Word because it is refreshing. And ultimately, like we can do these things like physically rest, like we need that. Or you can sit down on the couch and watch TV, and to us, like that's resting. But the thing is, like, is that really truly rest though?
Yeah.
And I had a couple of verses here. So Psalms 23 verses 2 and 3 says, he makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul.
Just a quick fun fact. The guest that we just had on, Tanya, shout out Tanya. Thank you for joining us again.
And if you haven't already watched the episode, go back and watch it.
Correct. You will see, if you're watching it on YouTube, that she's wearing Psalm 23 as her shirt.
Yep, which is really cool.
As soon as she walked in the house, I was like, hey, we're going to be talking about that.
Another connection.
Yep. Love those things.
But just like that part where it says, he refreshes my soul.
Yeah.
Like that's a beautiful thing, that he's the living water, right? Where we're always thirsty, but he will quench that thirst. And it's like true. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but when we do feel like burnt out or worn out, and it's like we do get refreshed by being in the Word, having a good conversation with someone about faith or going to church, whatever it looks like, that's like true refreshment and true rest. And yes, we need sleep.
Yeah.
We need to sit down at times, right, to rest, but it's not what your typical person thinks about of like, I'm resting, I'm sitting down on the couch watching TV, I'm on my phone scrolling.
Yeah, because that's just like a temporary fix, really. And if it's something like burnout, right? Like, how are we recharging our souls? So I like that you brought up burnout there, because that's definitely, I mean, when I get burnt out, man, I tend to just lay down on my bed, like whatever it is. It's like, just sit there and think, and it's like, that can only get you so far where it's, you know,
like
you're gonna go down the rabbit hole.
I told you this before. You could sit down on the couch all day and not move and watch TV, or just sit there on your phone, and you could feel drained.
Yes.
Or think about this when you're traveling in a car.
Correct. Or flying.
Fine. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, why are we feeling like I'm not physically doing anything? I'm not thinking too much.
It's so tiring.
But then you could take 10, 15, 20 minutes reading scripture, going to Bible study, going to church, being in prayer, and you can get just this energy boost, like this refreshment. And like that's what God is there to do.
Could also drink a rain.
It could what?
I said you could also drink a rain.
That's true.
But
they could sponsor us and then give us all the rains. Yes.
That's the thing.
And then you crash. But another verse I had here is Matthew 11:28 through 29. It says, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. For I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. And just that beginning part of come to me, all you who are weary and burdened. Like we all have burdens. We're all weary. And
what's something that you're weary of right now? Hard hitting questions.
Stress financially.
Yeah.
Just worrying about that burden of, am I going to have enough for like the rent? Am I going to have enough for gas? Am I have enough for groceries? And God's been blessing me in many ways. I just need to be patient right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what about you?
I would say just like physical health. There's just been some things that I just haven't been addressing that I need to take care of, and it's just been on my mind. So it's making me weary for sure. I should take care
of it.
Yeah, right.
Take care of it.
That's the easy answer. Yep.
Yeah, but it's so nice though and refreshing that we know that we can bring those burdens to God,
Mm-hmm.
and that we don't have to take that burden upon ourselves all alone. And it even says here that take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest in my souls. Like he's telling, like,
Right.
take it upon you, my yoke that's light, and he's there to take those burdens from us. So we don't have to worry about those stresses, those worries, all about on our own.
Mm-hmm.
We have God there to walk alongside us, to guide us, to protect us, to be there with us. So yeah, those are some verses that I had.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else when it comes to like tips or tricks, things that you do for like resting?
I think people ought to do it a bit more. Taking like a solo trip. I haven't done it in some years.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to feel like, oh, maybe I want to do that again. I think taking a solo trip is great because I think you learn a lot about yourself, and you get a lot of time to reflect, and you can be really intentional.
Yeah.
Because you're the one choosing what you're doing that day,
Yep.
where you're going. So yeah, I would encourage that. And I know I took a lot of trips out up to Minnesota for rock hounding, and I've had like some of the best times up there. And it was like I was just by myself. I was just
Doing what you love.
Happiness is definitely best when shared. I would agree with that quote.
Yeah.
But I would say you can just learn a lot about yourself, and I think God can show you a lot about yourself too, especially when you slow down of like the busyness of the day-to-day life and just listen to God, because I think that's something we don't do a lot. Rather, like
because we're so busy.
We're asking God. We're so busy. And we want like the quick answer, but are we willing to sit and wait in that? And it's hard to do, but I think that, I think a solo trip is definitely something that I've leaned into over the years. I've kind of put that on pause, just financially and busyness of life. But I think it's something that I'm due for another good rock hounding trip.
Got to get back on to Minnesota there, eh?
Yeah, up north.
But yeah, so that makes me think about Jesus removed himself from crowds so often in Scripture, where he was teaching and preaching, but then he removed himself, whether it was with his disciples or by himself, to pray and be with his Father. And it's incredibly important to fill people's cups, right?
Yeah.
Pour into people, but we have to remove ourselves from the busyness, from the craziness of life, and sit with God. And that's how we can refill his cup. Like Jesus was refilling his cup.
Right.
And he was being intentional with his Father. And that's something we need to do as well, is like, it's good to be in community. It's good to spend time with friends and family, but like, take some time to not isolate yourself, but what's the word I'm looking for? Not isolate, but just remove yourself for a short period of time to intentionally spend it with Christ or do something that you love. So
I feel like I had one more thing to say.
Well, then say it.
Well, when I think about it, I'll let you know. It was on the tip of my tongue. It was about recharging.
Something that you do or you try to do?
Oh, yes, there it is. Thank you. So like we're talking about recharging alone, but I mean, I think about the men's retreat that we go on every year.
It's true.
I think recharging can look in a different way of like you were saying, your cup needs to be poured into. Yeah. And what not a better way than a retreat of some sort that maybe your church has provided there for you. Hopefully they do. If not,
tell them to.
Yeah, just tell them to. Like, hey, I want to go on a retreat. And maybe that'll spike them to be like, hey, maybe we should. Anyways, I know I've benefited a lot from the retreats that we've gone on, just us guys. Yep. I would say a lot of the guys that we've gone with too have benefited from it. We've had a lot of good conversations, and it's great to remove ourselves, right? Like we're talking about, remove ourselves from our day-to-day life, hang out just as men,
not being on your phones,
or at least as much. I mean, because it happens, but like to just be intentional in that time, remove yourself, not away from people, right? But like,
you're there for a reason and a purpose.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like you're not there to relax. It's not a spa, right?
But it is relaxing.
It is relaxing, right? There's an aspect of relaxing, but there's also like the flip side of community. So you can branch out. You can go up to the bluff, like we always go up to the bluff.
Yep.
And you can go off and do your own thing. No one's going to think twice of it. They're like, hey, go do your thing. We're going to be down here whenever you're ready. And I just think that
you play Frisbee with Rich Serg.
You can play Frisbee with Rich Serg, and I look forward to it every year.
Yep.
Rich, I know you're watching this. Please make it out to the men's retreat this year.
We got to throw Frisbees with you.
We have to play that game where we have to stand still and hit each other with Frisbees. Anyways, yes.
Human battleship.
Thank you. So yeah, I think a retreat is wonderful. Wonderful for that because you get the best of both worlds, I feel like.
It's great because it's different from just a normal hangout. You're going with a purpose. You're intentionally going to relax, spend time with Christ, spend time with your friends, family, whoever you're with. And it's so different than setting aside a weekend to like hang out and game. Correct. Or spend a weekend to be on your phone with your friends or like whatever it is, watch movies. You're having intent behind it, and we're also worshiping. We're in the Word. We're laughing.
Right.
Like that's refreshing. So
it is.
Just we'll start to wrap it up here, but just an encouragement. Like if you guys are feeling drained, whether it's through work, whether it's through relationships, whether it's through your spiritual walk with Christ, like life is so difficult and there's so many things we have to do. Like our to-do lists are so long. Right. There's always something to do.
Yeah, it's taxing.
And there's always people to please. There's always people we have to see and talk to. And those things can be good. They can be beneficial. We have to make sure we get them done and we attend to those things. But just make sure like you set aside. Like today, like I said, I took 15 minutes. I brought a lawn chair and I just sat outside and I was just like,
kicked off your boots.
Yep, I took off them socks, showed those feet. Like
it's crazy, guys. He's evolving.
I know, I'm changing. Just make sure you take time to take care of yourself, to take care of your spiritual health, your mental health, and your physical health. So like, get in the gym. Like that's so important. Take care of your physical health. Like
right. Maybe it's not the gym. Maybe it's running.
Yeah.
Maybe it's yoga. Whatever.
Move your body. Go do a hobby you love: sports, yoga, CrossFit, whatever it is. Chase a squirrel. I don't know, but we have one body. Take care of it. Take care of your mind. Like we deal with so many things. Like if you need help, go get help. If you need a friend to talk to, go find a friend to talk to. Decompress in some kind of way. The best way is to get in the Word, and that's going to transition into like your spiritual health. So just make sure if you don't have a community, a Bible study, a church, most importantly, open your Bible.
I'm trying to hold it together. Chase the squirrel is so funny.
I saw a video the other day of like some dog, and the dude's like, "Oh, go get the squirrel," and that's what I thought.
Okay.
Was chasing the squirrel. That's you know what? If it gets you running, it gets you running. It
Fair
gets
enough.
You going.
Fair enough.
Yeah, just be in your Word. Spend time in prayer with the Lord. He will refresh you. He will renew your mind. Go to church, do all those cool, awesome guy things, and also get sleep. Get good sleep. Make sure you take time to do that. That's very important as well. So,
well said. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well,
chill.
We have tacos to eat, and we have disc golf to play tomorrow.
That's true.
So
Alpine, here we come.
It'll be a fun weekend.
Alpine Valley, it's a known spot. People around the world have gone to Alpine Valley.
This is true.
And now
people all around the world have had tacos.
And people all around the world
have chased squirrels.
And people all around the world
like
Drink.
white monsters.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, folks, you heard it. God bless you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Also, reminder,
Yes.
we're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify.
That's true.
So you guys can tune in and listen or watch there. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on TikTok.
Unfortunately.
Campfire.council.pod. We share a lot of clips, highlights, funny moments, serious moments, all the good stuff. Chasing squirrels, So do us a favor, go follow us on there. You can follow more content, see what we're up to. But guys, as always, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. God bless you guys. And as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. This is the Campfire Council Podcast.
Chill.
Tacos.